everyone, and welcome to another apartment building video. So today I'm making an apartment that has more of an industrial style, and it's got kind of a grungy and shabby vibe to it. I'm not sure what I'm going to be calling this in the title of the video, but that was the look I was going for with this. And this is another apartment that I made for my Sims 4 Season 2 Let's Play, because last week I uploaded an apartment. It's called a Cramped Family Apartment, and that one I was talking about how that was going to be for this Let's Play, and that it was for a Sim named Judith and her twin sons, and that I was talking about how the father of the twins was, still part of their lives, and that they'd be switching off between staying with her and staying with them. So this is the apartment that their father, Kyle, is going to be living in, and he's going to be living in it with his brother also. And I did use the apartment that I used in my city living Let's Play for this one. And I just did that because I really wanted an apartment that could fit 3 bedrooms in a way that was cozy and kind of cramped, but not super cramped. Like, I wanted it to be a little bit more roomy than the apartment build that I put up last weekend. And I felt like this apartment just really did that the best. I did give the apartment a very different layout than what it had in my city's living Let's Play, though, because I wanted it to be 3 bedrooms, but I didn't want to just split the larger bedroom because I would still be too similar to how it looked in my city living Let's Play. So yeah, I just put all the bedrooms on one side, and then we've got the living area more so in one part of the Let's Play. And actually, or the apartment, not the Let's Play, but I actually like this layout for the apartment more. And this apartment, it doesn't really have a whole lot of color to it. There's just a lot of darker, more neutral colors to it. Because again, I wanted to have more of an industrial vibe. I also wanted it to look somewhat run down, but not super rundown, so I didn't use all of the rundown furniture that came with city living. Like, I didn't use the more rundown countertops, but yeah, the flooring definitely looks a bit worn. And then this is the apartment that has a TLC trait, so there's going to be issues with mice and the electrical box at the entrance, and then the pipes in the bathroom. And I don't know why I'm doing this to myself, though, because of my city living Let's Play. This apartment is starting to drive me nuts, and then yet I'm just using it again in this Let's Play. But I think it works well for the Sims that are going to be living here, because the Sim Kai, who is the brother of the Sim who has the twins, he has a gloomy trait. So I kind of saw him as being drawn to an apartment that maybe wasn't as colorful, just had darker colors, darker colors, not as colorful. I just figured that was a thing I saw him being drawn to. And then he's also really into music, so he wants to be a rock star, so I felt like because of that, he'd want to go for a more grungy style as well. And then I figured Kyle, this kind of style would also work for Kyle as well. Plus, I just really enjoy building in this style, so I had a lot of fun with making this apartment. And when making this apartment and the other ones that I made so far for this Let's Play, because I did make the one that I uploaded the video for last week, and then there's another one that I made, I didn't worry about how many simoleons I was spending. Like, I wasn't worried about trying to keep to a certain budget or amount, because I just wanted to have fun with it and furnish these however I wanted, which I figured was fine because these are Sims that I've been playing with for a while, and while they're living with their parents, they did get into their careers a little bit, so I figured it was realistic that maybe they saved up a little bit of money or their parents helped them out a bit, so I figured it was fine to spend more than the starting amounts that you get when you just start out with fresh Sims. And even that, they didn't really turn out that expensive, because I think the one from last week was worth about 38,000 simoleons, and then this one I think is around 40,000, maybe 50,000. I don't really remember, but it wasn't really anything too crazy. But yeah, I just really wanted to have fun with furnishing these and just go all out with trying to make them suit the Sims that they were made for. And it probably will be a little while before I upload another one of these apartments, because I still do have 2 more that I'm going to be sharing videos for, because I want to take a break from apartment builds for a bit, because I know I've uploaded so many of them. I think this is the 6th apartment build, like the 5th or 6th apartment build I've done. So yeah, I should probably just cool it off with these for a little bit, maybe do like an actual speed build where like I build something and then furnish it. So yeah, the next video, speed buildy type video that I upload will probably be a vampire related build, because I did want to make a house for the Let's Play I'm planning on starting for that game pack, because I did decide that I am going to be doing a Let's Play for the Vampires game pack. I finally came up with an idea that I was really excited about, so I'm really looking forward to starting that Let's Play and sharing the idea that I've come up for and making the build for and all of that stuff. And I think it'll be a fun Let's Play. I can't wait to get started on it, but it'll probably be about 3 weeks after the release before I start it, because there was another Let's Play that I wanted to finish first, and also it'll just take a good bit of setup before I start it, because I need to work on the build. There's also making the Sims, and I also like to do the little machinimas in the beginning of new Let's Play, so I don't want to rush that. I don't want to just, rush it out soon after the release. I just want to take my time with setting everything up, but yeah, really looking forward to that. But I'll get back to the build. I don't really want to rant too much about talk too much about the vampires game pack in this build, because I did that in the one that I had up last week. But yeah, I will of course be doing an overview of the game pack, so I'll talk about my opinion of it in that video, which will probably be up later in the week because it does take me a good bit of time to work on the videos because of how I make the overview. So my goal is to have it up Thursday, but game packs tend to take longer to do overviews for, so it might not be up until Saturday. But anyway, we're working on the living room right now, which I wanted to have this cozy sort of mismatched feel. Like they just got furniture from different places. Like they got it from the flea market down on the street in this neighborhood, and just pieced a bunch of different things together. I didn't want it to look too shabby though, so they do have some nicer things. Like they got the nice TV. I also stuck a bunch of music objects around, like the karaoke machine and the keyboard, because like I said before, Kai, the brother Sim, is really into music, so I thought it would be fitting to just have a bunch of musical instruments around. And I didn't put a whole lot of toys in the living area. I think I just stuck a few toys on the coffee table. But the twins do actually have a bigger bedroom in this apartment than they do in the other one, because I was able to fit more toys and stuff in their room. Like I was actually able to fit the Void Critters battle station on the floor in the room, whereas in their mom's apartment, it's just in what's supposed to be the dining room area or whatever, because I just had that as a play area. But yeah, their bedroom was actually large enough in this apartment that I was just able to fit everything of theirs in there. But I think I'm pretty much done. Yeah, I'm done with the living area. So the first bedroom that I'm working on is what is going to be Kyle's bedroom. So no, I think all the bedrooms, I was about to say I think he has the smallest one, but I think this bedroom and the one that the twins have is pretty much the same size. I think Kai's is a little bit bigger, but I ended up putting a closet in, which takes up some of that space. But with his room, I just went with a red and black color scheme because for whatever reason, I just saw red as being his favorite color. I guess it's because I gave him the mean trait, so I think of red because of that. And he's also really into fishing. He has the fishing-related aspirations, so because of that, I just try to put some fish-related things and nature-y type items in his room, like those dangly plant things. And then we also have the fishbowl up on the shelf, although I think because of it being up there, they can't use it. Maybe they can. I forget if putting the fish in was one of those things that you could just do automatically without actually having the Sim go up to it. And then I also put one of those plaques with the fish on it above on the shelf as well, like it was propped up on the shelf. I think he actually does have a bunch of fish in his inventory, so I probably could put some of those in the fish bowls or send some of them to be mounted so I could put those up around his room and other places just to, make it look a little bit more customized. He's a Sim who gets mad sort of easily, so I like to think that fishing is his way of calming down when that happens. But this room, I'm pretty sure is almost done. Yeah, just getting another fishbowl up there on the shelf. So now we're moving on to Kai's room, which is kind of like the nicest room in the apartment. I sort of imagine him as picking out the apartment before Kai, or geez, this is why I shouldn't have given all the Sims in their family names to begin with K, because I keep mixing them up. But yeah, I like to think that Kai moved into this apartment before Kyle did, so he picked it, kind of picked the biggest bedroom. He's also the oldest, so I don't know. So I just gave him the biggest room. Although it didn't really end up being much bigger because I decided to put a closet in it, so it's actually only one top bigger than the other two rooms. But I just did that because I wanted to make the room look a little bit smaller, and also I just like using the closets instead of dressers in bedrooms. But yeah, we're almost done with the bed area, and I just went with blue for this room because for whatever reason I saw blue being his favorite color, probably because he has a gloomy trait and there's blue in that trait. So yeah, I'm just giving them their favorite colors based off of traits that they have, which I guess kind of works. But yeah, we of course have to have another guitar in this room, so I think that's 2 guitars that we have in this apartment. He also has his very own bookshelf. Yeah, just trying to figure out a few. Oh yeah, I gave him the music trophy because I figured, since he's into music and all of that, it would make sense for him to have that here in his room. And yeah, just putting in a few more decorative type items in this room, and then we're gonna be done with them. Yeah, just putting a mirror over here near the closet, because I always like to have a mirror, at least one mirror somewhere in bedrooms. Just getting a movie poster in here, although I think I ended up changing that to something else. And then I was looking through because I did have the show objects cheat on to get the fish stuff, And I noticed that there was this like gloomy wooden sculpture or something like that, so I just put that up in here because I don't know, I figured that worked for him. And yeah, there we go, just switching out that poster. And I think that's about it for his room, so we're gonna be moving on to the boys' bedroom now. Which, yeah, fortunately for them, is a bit bigger than the room they have at their mom's. But then again, they don't have the really nice view of the city in this room, so yeah, it's not as nice in that way. And just figure out the wallpaper, which I got a little bit stuck on with this room. Yeah, and also we have the Void Critter Battle Station in the center of the room, of course. And I just used the same coloring for that I used for the one that I put in their mom's apartment, because I figured, you know, you could think of it as the same one that they just bring to whoever's place they're staying at. And I'm not really sure how exactly I'm going to do the whole, you know, who they live with when thing in the Let's Play. What I was thinking was that maybe I could have them stay here whenever it's a weekend in the game, and then have them stay at their mom's place whenever it's during the week in the game, because I was saying in the video for the other apartment that I was going to give that apartment the good schools trait, as if that, you know, she was living in that neighborhood so they could go to a really good school. So I figured because of that, it might make more sense if they were staying there during the week, so they can go to school there, and then on the weekend, they come here to live with their dad. So I think what I might do when the Let's Play comes back is, you know, if I'm with either this household or, you know, with their mom, if it's during the week, then the twins will be there. If it's during the weekend, they won't be, you know, when I'm with their mom. And then, you know, if I'm in this household, then they'll be here if it's the weekend, and they won't if it's during the week or something like that. I think that could work out pretty well. So yeah, we'll see how things go with that, just getting a few decorations in this room. And like I kind of mentioned earlier, I did get stuck with the wallpaper in this room a lot, because I wanted to use one of the children's wallpapers, but then I didn't want something that was too busy. But then the children's wallpapers that weren't really that busy, I didn't really like for this room. But I did make this apartment before the toddler patch came out, so I might just go back in and change the wallpaper in this room to one of the ones that came with that patch, because I think the mountain wallpaper would look pretty good in it. So if this room looks different in the, you know, the video shots at the end of the video, that's why. Yeah, because I'm probably just gonna go back in and try out some of the new wallpapers, because I think one of those would probably look better than what I end up having in that room at the end of the video. But yeah, I just moved on from that bedroom to the bathroom over here, which I tried to give sort of a rundown look. We've got the lovely pipes, which I'm sure will start leaking when I play the game. It will be super duper annoying. And then I also used the more rundown looking counters that came with City living in here, so yeah, we got those. So yeah, not really the nicest bathroom. I mean, it's not super duper dingy looking, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want a bathroom like this, so it is pretty dingy looking. And then lastly, we have the toilet, of course, because, you know, you have to have no bathrooms complete without a toilet. And that is pretty much it for this room. And I also remembered last minute, like I almost finished the apartment without doing anything to this outside area here, because I almost forgot that they even had a deck off here. But I just furnished it pretty simply. I stuck that grill in the wall there, which I did not realize until I went to go edit this footage. I was like, wait a minute, is that grill halfway in the wall? Yeah, it is. So don't worry, I'm going to fix that before I upload it, so this won't be uploaded with... Wait, no, actually the outside area won't be... Yeah, it won't technically be part of... Well, no, I can make it part of the room that I upload, I think, so it'll be fine. It should be there. But yeah, anyway, we're almost at the end of the video, so I just want to mention that if you want to download this, there'll be a link to do so in the description, and it'll have other stuff in there on how to find it in-game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video.